His name is VC Sajjanar. In 2019, this IPS officer was hailed as a hero by some and condemned by others. Sajjanar led the team that shot dead 4 people who were accused of raping and murdering a Hyderabad veterinary doctor. You may remember the case as the Disha case. He is the newly appointed Commissioner of Police for Hyderabad. And the headlines were all mostly the same. Encounter specialist is new commissioner. Hyderabad 2019 was not the first extrajudicial killing by the force under Sajjanar. In 2008, 3 men accused of attacking a student with acid were shot dead in Warangal. Sajjanar was the superintendent of police at that time. Once again, police said it was self-defense. Sajjanar has been celebrated as a hero and called an encounter specialist. But the term itself is deeply problematic. But here's the thing. Sajjanar is far from alone. India has a problem, a serious one, with glorifying extrajudicial killings. They bypass the law. They fuel extrajudicial violence. They erode the trust in justice system. In Mumbai, a group of officers dubbed the Encounter Squad left a trail of dead, all alleged criminals. Officers like Pradeep Sharma, Vijay Salaskar and Daya Nayak became household names. In Uttar Pradesh, IPS officer Ajay Kumar Sani has been awarded the President's Medal for Gallantry 3 times. He was credited with leadership in over 50 extrajudicial killings. Our movies valorize them. Our media elevates them. Our public cheers them on. But when such killings are celebrated, it sends a dangerous signal. Let me explain. At the News Minute, we've been asking a simple but uncomfortable question. What happens when those meant to uphold the law start bending or even breaking it? Our series, Police Impunity in India, in collaboration with the News Laundry, digs into that very question. Reporters from our newsrooms have been travelling across states documenting cases of police negligence, abuse of power, and how it's often the poor, the marginalized, and minorities who pay the price. Independent journalism makes that possible. But it isn't easy, and it isn't free. If you believe in accountability and not hero worship, then support our work. Become a News Minute subscriber today. In November 2019, a 27-year-old veterinarian was brutally raped and murdered. Her charred body was discovered the next morning on the outskirts of Hyderabad. The case sparked nationwide outrage. 4 suspects were arrested within 24 hours. Muhammad Arif, Jollu Naveen, Jollu Siva, and Chintakunta Channakeshavalu. 3 of them were just 15 years old. A week later, in the early hours of December 6, all 4 were taken to the crime scene for what the police called a reconstruction. Minutes later, they were dead. The official story: the accused tried to snatch weapons, throw stones, and attempted to flee. The police acted in self-defense. Sajjanar, then Hyderabad Commissioner, publicly praised the police, calling it brave action. The media hailed him. Citizens celebrated. Crowds showered officers with flowers and shouted, "Police Zindabad." But what really happened? The Supreme Court appointed a 3-member commission headed by Justice V.S. Sirpurkar. The commission found that the accused was shot deliberately with the intent to kill. The officers' statements were contradictory. Injuries were exaggerated. The claim that suspects had snatched pistols was improbable. The commission concluded the deceased suspects could not have fired those pistols and in fact did not fire the pistols. In other words, this wasn't an encounter. It was an execution. The commission also found that the police knew 3 accused were minors, but still shot them dead. Less than a month later, parents of Unnao rape survivors demanded Hyderabad-style justice. Years after the Disha case, citizens still ask for Sajjanar-style justice. In 2008, when Sajjanar was SP in Warangal, 2 young women were attacked with acid. 3 suspects were tracked down and killed. Sajjanar claimed the suspects attacked the police with pistols, knives, and acid bottles, and the police retaliated. No trial, no witnesses, just death, quickly delivered, quickly celebrated. From the junior to the senior-most cop, no one faced consequences. Sajjanar became the symbol of swift, uncompromising policing. India has a long history of such encounter specialists. In Mumbai during the 1990s and early 2000s, gang wars between Dawood Ibrahim, Chota Rajan and Arun Gavli created fertile ground for extra-judicial policing. A team of police officers known as the Encounter Squad became really popular. Pradeep Sharma, Daya Nayak and Vijay Salaskar led hundreds of encounters. Pradeep Sharma alone claimed over 300 kills. Daya Nayak was credited with over 80. In Tamil Nadu, officers like K. Vijay Kumar gained fame for operations against Veerappan. While the mission was successful, it reinforced the idea that lethal force was the quickest form of justice. In Uttar Pradesh, officers like Ajay Kumar Sani have been honored with the President's Medal for Gallantry. He led over 50 judicial killings. Across the country, the message is clear. Lethal force equals efficiency, heroism, and political loyalty. Cinema and media play a huge role in building this mythology, the cult of the encounter cop. In Telugu and Tamil films, these cops are rarely villains. They're heroes. Rajinikanth in Vetan guns down an accused who insists he's innocent. Vijay in Teri, a deputy commissioner, kills a rape accused without a trial. Mahesh Babu in Aguru, Junior NTR in Temper, Gopi Chand in Golimar all play rule-breaking cops who shoot first and then justify. These scenes are always staged the same way. Slow motion, heroic music, smoke and swagger. It's a visual language designed to glorify violence, to make killing look like justice. And this isn't just entertainment. Cinema has a deep influence in Telugu and Tamil heartlands, where films and politics are practically inseparable. So when movie stars who later enter politics play encounter specialists on screen, it blurs into real life. Bollywood isn't far behind either. From Singham to Dabang to Ab Tak Chappan, the super cop has become a national fantasy, a man who breaks the law for the greater good. While movies glorify it, news media often reinforces it. During the Disha encounter, major news channels ran celebratory coverage. Headlines called it swift justice. Even when the Supreme Court Sirpurkar Commission later called it a deliberate execution, there was hardly any outrage. And that is the real problem. When cinema, media and public adulation converge, the line between justice and spectacle disappears. Courts lose meaning, uniforms become symbols of vengeance and not accountability. Extrajudicial killings are not a sign of strength. They are a symptom of a system that's slow, apathetic, and increasingly comfortable with shortcuts. The law exists to protect everyone, even the accused. If we continue to valorize these cops, we normalize murder as justice, and we erode trust in courts and let the state bypass accountability. That is a choice India just cannot afford to make.